Wednesday, August 25, 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for honoring the rendezvous for Prime Flash on My Media Prime Television. Enormous material damage has been recorded following a fire incident early this morning at about 5 a.m. The incident occurred in a government school in Ewane, Limbe, southwest region, where a series of documents and books were reduced to ashes. Let's now listen to Madame Eyole Seferi from the firefighting unit of the Limbe Unit Council, who rushed to the scene, alerted by a bike rider.
We received an alert this morning from a bike rider who informed us that a school at the Ewane government school was burning. So immediately I assembled my boys and we came immediately to the spot where we intervened. Though we realized that there was a lot of destruction because the books, we realized that the fire started from the office, the head teacher's office, and we realized some writings which were written, like this one in front here that you see the Little Amber School, and behind over there, the other school, it was a new building. We realized that they have also kept the kaya there, which they have written on the wall that they are planning to also burn that area. So we thank God that we arrived here on time and we intervened, so the fire could not really cause more than it has done now. You can see this fire began from the main office and it spread to the other classes. So the damage is really intense. You can see some decks, all of them destroyed. Yes, it's the last room that was not really affected. Then the office inside, the head teacher's office is also destroyed. You can see all the documents burnt, destroyed, the zinc, everything has been destroyed. The inner office too. The inner office too. Also burnt.
Amplifying voices and enhancing capacities for active participation in local governance and development in Cameroon. This is the theme of a mayor's roundtable which is ongoing. That's today in the political capital, organized by the Network for Solidarity, Empowerment and Transformation for All, abbreviated NSAH. The project is being funded by the Embassy of France in Cameroon and aims to improve the outcome for local governance in Cameroon by strengthening capacities of youth leaders and elected municipal officials while creating innovative platforms for citizen participation and collaboration in local governance. In a statement, the International Committee of the Red Cross has announced the death of its staff member, Diomed Zobambona, a 62-year-old Canadian who died on August 23 as a result of injuries sustained the day before in an attack in Bamenda, northwest region of the country. According to the organization, the deceased was a delegate working in the fields of water and sanitation and providing humanitarian assistance to communities affected by the Anglophone crisis. Several civilians, soldiers and humanitarians have died in the crisis that has shaken the northwest and southwest regions of the country since 2016. Following the attack in PCC in Tamfuang, Bali over the weekend, the Ministry of Defense has reacted to allegations levied on defense and security forces. Our student journalist Ewane took keen interest on this reaction.
Cameroon's Army spokesperson Navy Captain Cyril Serge Atonfak has denied allegations of the murder of a Christian faithful in Bali by elements of defense and security forces. The information is contained in a press release dated August 23, 2021 and signed by Navy Captain Cyril Serge Atonfak, Head of Communication Department at the Ministry of Defense in Cameroon. Going by the release, Navy Captain Atonfak attributes the Black Sunday incident on what he terms results of failed cohesion and coordination amongst. armed groups, whom to him are responsible for scores of deaths in Bali area of the Northwest region. He equally highlights that the state army successfully neutralized improvised explosive devices, said pro-independence fighters. The army spokesperson of the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon, PCC, have called for an unconditional ceasefire to the ongoing hostilities in the crisis-hit regions of the country. The call is contained in a statement issued Monday, August 23 by PCC moderator the Right Reverend Funky Samuel Foba, while condemning in its strongest terms the inhumane treatment meted on God's people. The moderator calls for an international probe into the incident, which has since attracted global condemnation.
Minister of Territorial Administration Paul Atanganji has representing President Paul Biya has led a delegation to attend day one of the 8th session of Cameroon-Nigeria Trans-Border Security Committee in Abuja, Nigeria. The two-day session has as objective to revisit strategies in view of handling common security problems faced by Cameroon and Nigeria. This comes at a time when secessionist activities in Cameroon and threats from jihadists in northern Nigeria are common challenges in both countries. The two-day session, which kick-started yesterday, Tuesday, August 24, and which will be ending this day, is attended by experts from the security and diplomatic, economic forces in Cameroon and Nigeria, and Cameroon's 5 governors whose regions share borders with Nigeria are equally present. The Far North region, or the governor of the Far North region of the North, the Adamawa, Northwest and Southwest regions. And on to this communique signed by Minister of Transport calling on Cameroonians to report bad practices on the road by dialing some numbers indicated. The Minister of Transport hereby informs the public that within the framework of the special campaign to curb the number of road accidents which have been in the rise since 7 June 2021 and the implementation of directives relating thereto contained in his recent special communication, a watchdog unit has been set up within the Ministry of Transport. In this regard, he requests road users in general and passengers of interurban road transport companies in particular to systematically denounce any deviant behavior exhibited by drivers or any act likely to cause a road accident via the following numbers, or the following WhatsApp telephone numbers: 620 22 42 29 or 620 22 45 20 and 620 21 27 41. Inhabitants of Mbange, a neighborhood in Douala, it's in Koto, have decried frequent power outages and low voltage situation, which they say has caused most of their electrical appliances to be destroyed. Eileen Sama in this report.
This is Mbange Koto in Douala 5, Cameroon's economic capital, where in recent times power outages, fluctuation in voltage, which comes high and sometimes low, has, according to inhabitants of the neighborhood, destroyed a good number of electrical appliances, including fridges, deep freezers, TV sets, fans, chargers, among others. This victim, who runs a provision shop at Le Repos Mbange, narrates. We have a voltage problem at Le Repos de Mbange. We have our transformer beside there, which is always about to catch fire. And when the voltage is high, we observe sparks here and there, which causes our electrical appliances to always get burned. Really, we are frustrated because even bulbs get bad as well. Fridges, deep freezers usually get bad. We can't be paying huge bills and still end up losing so much. ENEO should look into the issue. Another inhabitant also shared her experience even after visiting ENEO's office. We have suffered so much and we continue to suffer with ENEO because with the low voltage rate, we are left with all our electrical equipment burned. You just realize that all electrical gadgets at home are all destroyed. But the fun is you have to lay a complaint. You get to the power supply office, they will tell you your situation will be looked into, but you wait for days, nothing is done. Now in Cameroon, you have to use rechargeable lamps or move to another neighborhood just to charge your phone. So it's indeed a disastrous issue. However, with all the complaints, ENEO has not yet reacted, so I don't know what to do. Normally, they were supposed to pay at least half of the money we spent on repairing the appliances. In this country, things are just getting worse.
On devrait essayer de nous dédommager, ne serait-ce qu'à moitié, mais ce qui n'est pas fait.
Nonetheless, these victims say the officials at ENEO have diagnosed the electrical problem in Bangé, which is coming from the transformer, but are disturbed because for months, nothing tangible has been done to trash the problem once and for all.
A few days to school resumption, we talk about back-to-school preparation, and our case study is the Higher Institute of Business Management and Technology with Bokengo Wadi.
As back-to-school preparation peaks this season for parents who engage in the purchase of school bags, books and other academic items, especially for nursery, primary, secondary and high school people and students, some higher institutions such as the Higher Institute of Business Management and Technology HIBMAT have their sleeves rolled up and deep in work. HIBMAT swung open their doors to receive students following the release of the GCE results, leaving tons of successful candidates nationwide. The institution, whose students scored 100% in all fields of studies, is under construction for better and comfortable learning environment, aspiring to have an estimated 500 students this 2021-2022 academic year for many reasons than one.
Looking at our outstanding performance on our past HNG results, on all the specialties, we have banking and finance, we have project management, human resource management, transport and logistics, marketing, accountancy. We scored 100% in all these specialties, and that is what has boosted us up at this level. And we are about to welcome more than 500 students due to our performance.
It should be borne in mind that quality education is a necessity for students, parents and society, especially in lifting up when broken down.
HIBMAT Douala is a highly professionalized institute and a great citadel of knowledge for students who want to embrace professionalism. Our teaching staff, all the lecturers are highly qualified lecturers with a high level of experience because they have been teaching over the years, and they are very focused. Most of them are doctors and equally master's degree holders.
The Dean of Studies for the Educational Institution states,
students are well taught, closely followed up and evaluated and equally rewarded at the end of their final exams.
Orientation, hand-picked top-notch enterprises for internship, international partner universities and more are some details in store for parents and students from esteemed higher educational institution like HIBMAT come 2021-2022 academic year.
And out of the country, Zambia's new elected leader, Hakainde Hichilema, has been sworn in after winning presidential elections. He took the oath of office on Tuesday, yesterday, August 24, before thousands of jubilant supporters gathered at the Hero Stadium in the capital, Lusaka. On his sixth bid for the presidency, Hichilema defeated Edgar Lungu by nearly 1 million votes. Voter turnout on August 12 was nearly 71%. And many Zambians queued late into the night to cast their ballots. And that was it for today's edition of Prime Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. You get details in our 6:30 p.m. Prime News with Fon Quinta. Meanwhile, stay blessed in the company of programs on The African Eye. Bye.